Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about why is it still good to have college degree when a lot of people say that you don't need a college degree. And one of the people I'm going to argue against is very well-known figure, Elon Musk. Let's listen to what he has to say about it.
Which college or which university?
It's not. There's no need even to have a college degree at all, or even high school. If somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case. If you look at, say, people like Bill Gates or Larry Ellison, Steve Jobs. These guys didn't graduate from college.
Dropouts, yeah.
But if you had a chance to hire them, of course, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
So, just looking just for evidence of exceptional ability. And if there's a track record of exceptional achievement, then it's likely that that will continue into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Elon Musk says that you don't need a college degree basically because there's better evidence of excellence other than college degrees. And what he's saying is absolutely right. But is this full picture? Let me give you another line of argument as to why you need a degree here. Basically, I regard life as a probability game. If you want to get a good job, you need to apply as many companies as possible, and you will eventually end up with one. And if you want to get to know good people, you need to accumulate experience of deciding or judging who are good people. And as you have more experience, you'll get better at it. And for your spouses, for marriage, you'll also have a better life probability of choosing good one if you have more experiences. So basically what we can do to our life to lead into a better direction and better future is to increase our probability of going into a good direction. And my line of argument is that college degree does help in that aspect. Degree helps us increase in success probability, but it's not a guarantee. How does college degree help us? In answering this question, I'll start with what is called asymmetric information. Asymmetric information, also known as information failure, occurs when one party to an economic transaction possesses greater material knowledge than the other party. And this often leads to market failure. And the most well-known market failure is what is called Lehman market. Lehman here is not a fruit lemon, but it's used to describe a car that is not in good quality but appears to be okay. The logic of the Lehman market works like this. Car owners with good quality cars, they don't want to sell their cars in a used car market because the market is underpricing those cars. Whereas owners with bad quality of cars, they would like to sell their cars in the market because the market is overpricing them. But as a buyer, you never know which ones are good and which ones are bad. But you can't judge a book by its cover because all the cars appear okay. So this is where asymmetry of information is. Car owners know which cars are bad and good, but the buyers do not have any idea which one is good and bad. So good cars and lemons have the same price, and leaving the used car market with just lemons. And it also leads to adverse selection for used car buyers. And adverse selection is basically making a wrong choice caused by a lack of information. And basically this is a choice you would not have made if you're given with a full information in the market. And in this case, it's buying a Lehman car. What would you do to prevent that your car is sold at an underprice? You would like to send the market participants that my car is not a Lehman, but it's actually a good car. And you need to some sort of a signal to the used car buyers. And signal effect thus prevents adverse selection. In this Lehman car market, this signal is sent by the warranty, basically saying that I'll guarantee you up to 2 or 3 years of free repair if there's anything wrong with it. And this proves that this car owner is really sure about the quality of the car, and that's why they are offering this warranty. So basically what this signal effect is doing is that my car is not a Lehman, so please buy my car. Let's use this analogy into company recruitment. And this is basically how human resource department sees resumes for a position. Some of the most desired positions are often and quite frequently inundated with thousands of applications. And HR screens through all these resumes really quickly, often spending no more than a few seconds per resume. This is because companies cannot see all the candidates because they have limited time and resources to do so. And here, you can identify another asymmetry of information problem here. Candidates know themselves very well, but companies who are trying to hire and recruit candidates, they do not know anything about these candidates except what is written on their resumes. And thus, candidates want to send good signals to the companies that they are not lemons, but they are the good quality candidates. And good college degrees send quite strong signals about their good quality. And that is why these HRs and company recruiters rely on college names, brand names on their resumes to quickly make a rule of thumb and make a judgment on the quality of the candidates. Here comes another question. That is this fair? My entire long efforts has been put into a resume, but companies only spend no more than a few seconds to make a full judgment. Isn't it unfair? This seems unfair to me too, but if you know how the companies make this process of recruitment to their best purpose, you will not say that this is unfair. Let's draw another analogy onto this. There are basically two ways to determine a winner in all sports activities. One is tournament and the other is league. So World Cup is run by tournament system. So two teams play against one another and the winner moves on to the next round. This continues until there is only one winner. On the other hand, let's take another example of English Premier League. And this is the league system where one team competes against all the other 19 teams in the league. So basically, they play 19 times multiplied by 2 because it's home and away. So they play 38 games in the entire year. What you can see here is the efficiency versus comprehensiveness. In the World Cup tournament in 2018, we all know that the winner is France. And France deserve to be called the winner because France won all the games that they have played in the World Cup. But you'd never know that if France was placed in the Group B, which is Portugal, Spain, Morocco, Iran, quite difficult teams to play against, you'd never know if France had made it into the next round. Or if France was placed into Group E or Group F, you'll still never know if France had been able to win the World Cup again. So basically, this tournament system is not comprehensive to determine the real winner. But in the English Premier League, because each team plays 38 games against every other team, you will definitely know who the winner is after playing 380 games in the entire year. So this analogy I use here is to illustrate that company recruitment is like a World Cup. It is not definitely a very comprehensive way to pick out the best candidate, but it's more effective because World Cup tournament is done only under 20 games, whereas year-long English Premier League has to play 380 games. In this case, college degree is a very effective signal in tournament. Who would have thought that car warranty and college degrees serve the same purpose in their respective market where there's asymmetry of information? And because companies have limited resources and time to screen every single candidate like the English Premier League, they rely on World Cup tournament and they rely on college degrees' strong signals to identify good candidates. Another reason is that college provides lifelong network of intelligence and good people. It is human nature that when we meet strangers, we make judgments about them based on a few clues. And the easiest way to make judgment is to verify them by their affiliations, either their college, their network, or anything that we can identify with. For example, even the blind dating, we get referrals for potential dates and friendships based on a network that we have. And the larger the network we have, the better the chance that we can get good people. And even those blind dating, when we ask who they are, we also verify them as to where they come from, especially their alumni and college degrees. Even Mark Zuckerberg made Facebook at Harvard. So which means that if Mark Zuckerberg hadn't gone into Harvard, he probably would not have been able to come up with the idea of Facebook. He inadvertently come up with the idea in his dorm with his friends at Harvard. It is safe to say that Harvard provided an environment in which he met very good intelligent friends and an opportunity to make Facebook as the need arose at that time, which all leads to the fact that college is pretty much the center of networking. Whether you are looking for a job after graduation, going to a new foreign country to live a life, you always have this alumni network from which you can seek help. However, it is true that the importance of a college degree is actually decreasing, as Elon Musk said, because there are more ways to send signals other than college degree. For example, blog, YouTube's, your own portfolio can all send signals to prospective employers or strangers. We want to be all successful, be it in our work or private life. And a lot of academic research that have been done recently show that luck pretty much determines everything. And it matters more than talent or intelligence. Yeah, luck is very important. And there's nothing we can do about it, as we tend to think. But I think college degree increases our luck of meeting good people, getting good jobs, and having a good life. And let's go back to our Elon Musk's assertion that you don't need a college degree. I think it is true to some extent. But what if you are not Elon Musk? What if you're not Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? I think for most of us, like 99% of us who are quite normal and who are not extraordinary, how can you prove your worth to people that you meet for the first time? And of course, if you're Elon Musk or Bill Gates, you do not need college degree to demonstrate your brilliance. But I think for most of the general people like us, perhaps college is the easiest and cheapest way to prove our worth and excellence. By the way, we live in 100 age generation now, and college only takes about 3 to 4 years. Don't you think it's a worthy investment to make if it increases our luck in every aspect of our life? The ultimate judgment is for you to make, but I still think that there is a reason that we have all these college institutions in place, and they have not been overtaken or replaced by any other accountable measures yet. My next video would touch upon the comparison between Bill Gates and pro gamer Lim Yo-wan in South Korea and what they have in common based on Malcolm Gladwell's books I have read. Please subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you had enjoyed it.